It's time for the Greg Hollinden Show. Learn each week what's going on in Tell City Marksman basketball. Brought to you by the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Millie Brosper Communications.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to the Greg Hollinden Show. And Coach, last week you took on Princeton and you took on Forest Park. And why don't you recap those games for us?
Yeah, Friday we went up to Princeton. It'd been a while since been there, since they've been added to the PAC. So I hadn't been there personally in a while. But played a really tough team, down another starter. Braxton Beaver was out, so that kind of thinned us out a little bit there with our bigs. Got into some early foul trouble and just continued to kind of just struggle from what we saw on that Perry Central game. Just couldn't get the offense rolling. I mean, we had the shots going a little bit to an extent, but nothing could fall. I think, I think Meserve, that was his first game for the year since he was out that Perry. I think he was maybe 0 for 9. A couple other guys 0 for X amount. So really struggled offensively. Saw some decent things, struggled still with that press, but then we were able to kind of build off a couple things into Saturday, which was good. We got to play right away with Forest Park. We saw some good things in the first half. I think it was a 20-ish, 30-point game all the way to kind of the end, and we kind of let it go there. We ran out of timeouts and just kind of let them run up a lot of score. I think they scored the most points the whole game in the fourth quarter. But we saw some things to positive. Still working on those negative things. Still working on the pressure. Still working on, just not turning the ball over. But we were able to build off some stuff from Saturday, I think, and we're excited for the next weekend.
And, looking at your schedule, it hadn't been very kind to you as far as home games.
Definitely.
And you got 2 more away games this week.
Yeah, 2 more home games. I think so, like first 5 games, that's, 1 home game there. We do get to come see next weekend at home, so that'll be good. But yeah, on the road, which is, I think it's good for these guys. They get out to new environments. It's a more hostile crowd. They know the crowd's not on their side. So it kind of, drives home that force. Like, we have to be resilient within ourselves. We have to fight within ourselves. You've got to bring that fire from within, not let a crowd or anything affect that. So it's definitely not kind, but, on the flip side, it'll be kind next year, so that's why we also got to look at it there.
And we're back on the Greg Hollinden Show. Roger these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Millie Brosper Communications.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Do you have old videotapes and films sitting around your house? Let Milligan Communications convert them to DVD for you. VHS, VHS-C, 8mm, or Beta. If they are videotapes, Milligan Communications can do them all. They can also convert 8mm, Super 8, and 16mm film. DVDs would make a great Christmas gift. Call Milligan Communications today, 812-630-2449 for more information. You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and...
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Greg Hollinden Show. And Coach, this week you get to play 2 more away games. One at Evansville Day School on Friday and at Du Bois on Saturday. Why don't you preview those games for us?
Yeah, so, Friday we got Evansville Day. That's going to be a varsity-only game over at Evansville, 6 o'clock tip-off time for that. We're excited for that. We kind of scouted these guys pretty hard. They're similar to us, but they also have experience, which is where we kind of differ there. Obviously, when you look at Day, it starts with Myers. Over there, prolific scorer, one of the best in the region, best in Southern Indiana right now. Big numbers against the country last week, big numbers last night against North Posey. Just a really strong physical guard. He's not gonna, jump over anybody there. He's not he's not a 6'3" guard or anything like that. It's just a really stout guard, really solid player. Been very impressed watching him over the years, past 4 years. So it's a unique challenge where you have such a dominant player and such a focal point of one offense. It's going to be a new challenge for us. And one the kids are excited for. We've been talking about it all week. We're ready. We're preparing. We've gone over all their stuff. We're very excited to kind of go against them. Saturday, we're moving on to Northeast Du Bois. That's another road game. But we're excited to go there. We typically have always played those guys in our scrimmage the past, 5-ish years or so. Going back and forth. But this year, we had a slot open and they were available and we booked them. And we've always liked Terry and everybody over there has always been really nice. We were happy to get them back on the schedule. I know when I played early 2000s that we used to play them then as well. But another one, not a conference sectional opponent, just a new, unique team. They're similar to us. They're, long. They're lanky, they're quick, they're feisty, and that's a good challenge for us, definitely in an environment there where, it's going to be a packed house always there. Du Bois, they love basketball over there. And, it's a good opportunity for our guys to grow.
Well, Coach, good luck this week against Du Bois and Day School.
I appreciate that.
And you've been listening to the Greg Hollinden Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosper Communications. We'll talk to you next week. It's time for the Greg Hollinden Show. Learn each week what's going on in Tell City Markham basketball. Brought to you by the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosper Communications.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.